Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 9 have been banned. Africa, birds, and Asia. There's a uni on 5. Okay, you're playing ice cream. Excellent. Africa, birds, and Asia. A lot of cards I want to click on. Seems like we don't need that one to open with. Macaw is such a good opener, and I might not get Africa Partner Zoo. So definitely need to keep this, and this is also fantastic. It's either side entrance or the release, and I want the side entrance, right? Side entrance can just go here, and it's ridiculous with Macaw and Playground. What's going on here? Gross. These are two goals you don't really want on this map. Natural Zoo you never want, and Architectural Zoo you just don't upgrade build on this map, so you're limited to 2 VP, to CP. Alright, well, I think the choice is relatively clear. This is obviously very good. On the ice cream, you do have to sacrifice a little bit to get the card. I mean, you have to do it on this map too. But with side entrance, it's less of a sacrifice for sure. If I get the choice of Africa Partner Zoo, I'm actually not quite sure I want to take it. I think I will. It's just that this opening here is so good. Thinking about taking it anyway. Even if I have the option of Africa. In which case, why did I keep this? I should have kept the Europe release or something. But no, I still think I want this. It's close though. Taco's so good on ice cream. I feel like if I'm my opponent, I feel compelled to take it. Yeah, it's gone. Rip Taco. I need to think about my Tetris. Side entrance, size 3, playground. So what if side entrance goes here? I could do size 3. Yeah, I like that less. Okay, 4 coffees. Size 4 here. Fast break from you makes sense. Maybe you have something expensive and you don't mind a fast break and you can get another uni and play taco. See what you do. If you do something other than cards, then I'll feel okay doing cards and then tortoise. Maybe. But otherwise, I'm probably playing the playground first. Okay. Long build vulture. That's why you needed 4 coffees. You're getting your upgrade now. How are you getting your upgrade now from 5 rep? Okay, well. That'll do it. The playground gets me 4 tickets and 2 additional income. So that's 12 income. The tortoise gets me 12 income. So if I cards, I'm sort of locked into tortoise next turn. And then I can playground. If I playground, you're gonna cards anyway, unless you X something because you really want to play taco. And if I was you, I would still want to trigger a fast break. Especially because I have side entrance out. All cards. Then tortoise. It sacrifices $1, but it makes my sequencing a little better. I don't have to spend my X token. I think it's fine. Wow. Goodness. My plan assumed that I would have something bad to discard. I really want to keep all these cards. That means I'm hoping that you play taco and get very greedy. What goes if it comes to it? I think it's probably federal grants. But I think it's worth it to be a little greedy. I'm gonna do Playground. My read is that I don't know. My read is just Taco for some reason, which look, I like to hang on to breaks more than I should. And I would definitely break here if I was my opponent. Well, I got to do the thing. 17 income is enough to play a size to buy a size 1 and play the macaw with the partner zoo. So if I take left worker and upgrade, I don't know, sponsors, I mean, I could even do it with explorer. I would want to play explorer first. I think I'm just going to X build and then maybe play federal grants. I'm not going to sunbathe anything, even though building a kiosk here is fine. I'll just get it later with the macaw. Okay. I'm going to X build, and I will be able to play federal grants before the break, which is nice. And then I'll threaten to build the kiosk before break anyway, so you're kind of compelled to break. Oh, I'll get to build my kiosk. I mean, this is a good card. I kind of think I'm doing a little better here. I have side entrance. I mean, you don't know about federal grants. I'm showing that I can't build a kiosk, so like maybe it's a little bit reasonable, especially because you're discarding cards, but man. I didn't sunbathe anything to that tortoise. Um, the pavilion doesn't give me a ticket. I think I'm going to build the kiosk instead of the pavilion. Upgraded association after playing Taco. That's real weird. You must have a 2CP project you can do and you want this uni. That's the only reason I can think of that you would do that. Not much I can do about that. I mean, maybe I could magic into an Australia release, but still, that seems ambitious. Draw cards, I assume. Okay, you like your cards. Question is, I'm sacrificing 3 income to build a size 1 instead of a kiosk. I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna have to dink away this action anyway. Next break. I'll even have to exit back. I think it's worth it. Okay, no build up. Goodness, another sponsor. Well, arcade is fantastic if I get to play it, which I'll do. You got lurking in there. Okay. It's reasonable, I guess. I'm gonna have so much money. Let's talk about chickens. Size 1 here is 3 points. I think that's happening. I'm so rich. Getting this income immediately is not my priority. Besides, I've got kiosks and pavils to put places. A pavil goes here. My hand is so good. I've drawn some really good cards this game. And given that I had infinite time and was able to fill out my side entrance, I'm pretty happy with going with the tortoise here. Even though I didn't sunbathe anything, which, like, first break not sunbathing with the tortoise is, like, not usually what you want to do. But left worker seems very important here because you already have 2 workers. So that evens out the only reason that I wouldn't want to stay in the break, and I have Mondo sponsors to play. Couple of birds. We love birds. I'm so rich. This elephant, I really need to think about it. I really should. Um, that elephant's important. Okay, you are aiming for a very fast break. That's fine. What are you upgrading here with that uni? You're also getting a partner zoo, so you're committing to all your upgrades now. This is also not a 2 CP project, so maybe you just upgraded associate so that you could have a very fast break this time, but like you're keeping all your cards. Also, Pelican and release. I don't know, maybe I should have taken snapping income. I didn't even think about it because my plan is like kind of inflexible, but I don't know. Isn't even in rep. It will be after I build the size 1. So maybe with the macaw, I grab this release, and then I could build a size 5. Yeah, getting all 3 cards seems a little bit impossible. Okay, you're getting Australia partners. That's scary. Thinker Nugget in here. Explorer, America partners. You upgrade animals. And then we'll macaw. Almost certainly pavilion here, and then like maybe pavilions here. I can also consider marketing to play the chickens, but I don't think that's necessary. Probably do better than that. Wow. Just 5 coffees now? And you need 5 coffee. What do you need all 5 coffees for? Just to trigger the break? Oh, you're gonna dig all this stuff. Why Australia Partner Zoo, though? I was so sure that this line with no build would involve a project, which you didn't have now, and now you don't seem to be going for Australia release. Because, like, you need to get your dots, bro. I think Elefante is going to be too hard. You know what? It's possible I'll get the choice between Elefante and Australia release. You're probably getting this uni. I think getting the Australia release to get this uni from you is probably not realistic. So I think I might just take the Elefante. Three Pavils takes me up to 22, which is my favorite Taylor Swift song. I don't feel like I need to hate the Australia release. I think this is just the animal that I want. And I don't see getting both of these cards. I still don't think it's realistic. I want the elephant. I need a card to spend $1 billion on and get 1 billion points. Good stuff up here. Honestly, I think I might snap the Bird of Paradise. Oh, you have cards upgraded. I just give you both of these. I still think I wanted the elephant, but the fact that you could just draw both of them was not on my mind, and it should have been. That could be very good for me. Well, I'm gonna cards and trigger the break here. You're gonna get this uni, and I'm gonna get $10, which I'm so happy about. Size 5 here is 3 chicken points. I don't think I can do better with the size 5. It's kind of where I want it anyway. Do this. So I think it's gonna be build the size 5. Siberian tiger, huh? I mean, it's a good card for you, but you're gonna be so poor. And now I get to take Africa Lady from the row. I knew a size 5 was coming down here. I don't know about that. Yeah, so uni, then chickens, sun bear. Bear now? Not enough money to donate? A release for specifically the sun bear? Stand this? Predator breeding? Okay. Well, I've spent your sun bear. And you have 3 X's. Neato. You have all the unis. Getting the upgrade now. I was thinking about upgrading association here. Still think I want to do that. I'm not going to need hand size uni for a minute. I want to get that upgrade now, just in case you have a moment of temporary insanity and you don't want to trigger this break. Also, you did the $5 donate to get 3 X tokens. Okay, you're going to trigger a break next. So I'm going to play my chickens. Next, you're going to go for the pelican and the bird release. I have the perfect amount of money. 55 is my favorite number. 22 favorite Taylor Swift song, 55 favorite number. Facts you really need to know about me. Okay. Monkey and monkey release, but that's hard to do. Ornithologist is a card I don't want my opponent to have. I think Architectural Zoo is in my future. I don't want to build the size 1 so I can play my Bird of Paradise with it. I guess it needs to go here, right? Because I need to connect this rock space. And then like probably a pavilion here with the posturing because this water space can be hard to connect. Sometimes you want the size 4 down here. I'll be up to 7 rep. We'll get 8 rep with this uni, but I don't know. Wish I had another X token. I mean, I guess I could have made it happen, but it would have been really awkward. Okay, you want to put a tiger in here eventually. This is the buffed research zoo. And this is the nerfed large animal zoo. These are Marine Worlds cards. I almost certainly would be taking large animal zoo here instead. Briefly thought about putting this over Clever, but I do need cards. So I'm thinking hand size uni, probably upgrade cards, and then we'll cards. If I had another X token, we would cards and then try and do this in the same action, but I do not. It's a little sad not to get a partner zoo this break, but I just feel like you're still hard committed to coffees and that you want to break aggressively because I have infinite money. Dots now. Your last kiosk is a little awk. Yeah, I guess you want it here. Still awky, but the gap has been closed a little bit. You're going to release your pelican. Probably snap this bird sponsor, and I'm going to be sad about it. I don't think this is 2 endgame CP, basically no matter how you slice it. I'm not in a big hurry to get that worker, and this is already in rep range. I should just take this thing, right? Yeah. And I just click this button every time. Next time I'll get $10. Very exciting. So now you have to release and snap the ornithologist, or else I'm going to get it. So for architectural, I just have to fill these 3 spots. Actually, it's just these 2. That connects all rock and water, and that's the most I'm ever getting from that. Naturalists ever be worth more? I really don't think so. Okay, you want 2 rep. Why do you want 2 rep? So you don't have to snap this? What bonus do you want then? Size 2 income? You really don't have a ton of places for size 2s. You only have this and this for large enclosures, and you have all these little open areas here. 3x. A favorite zoo or something. Take the jungle. I should probably take this card out of the row. Jungle. We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and if there's a playable monkey, I want it anyway. Wow. That's a playable monkey. Okay, well, we're gonna draw something that I plan to discard, right? No reason to hate anything from the row. Maybe I hate giraffe. Don't tell my daughter she loves giraffes. Yeah, I'll hate the giraffe. If you break, what am I discarding? Goodness. Have snapping income. I didn't want to see this. Fifth Asia for you because you have Tiger. If I was you, I would consider just breaking 7 here, or maybe you're gonna draw the monkey first. Maybe bad cards. Have a monkey you want to release. And play Baboon Rock. You take both of these. Raccoon. And not macaque. Yeah, you misclicked. That says to me you have the 5th Asia in hand already, but still, this is so good for you. Dang. I want that. Play Baboon Rock from row. Here seems kind of obvious, because then I can play one of my sponsors from hand. It's going to be you. I don't particularly want the clever right now. And there's, I mean, there are a lot of worlds where I play this card and I want the ticket. So the original plan was to put the spider monkey down here. But now I kind of want to build a size 5 and take macaque from the row. It also puts bird breeding in my rep range, so I can play it from the row next turn. If you break, then do I probably still build and then maybe take bird breeding from the row. You qualify for bird breeding as well. You could play it from the row now. No, you don't have the workers. Okay. That's not breaking, is it? It is a break. Interesting. Play macaque and Siberian tiger if I don't take this. A lot of cards in the row that I want. If you do that, then I basically get the Rhea for free. I think I'm going to build a size 4 for the monkey. And take a cack? No, I want the bird breeding. That 2 rep is good. I don't know. You didn't take macaque before. Maybe you don't want it. You took koala. Not gonna hate the macaque. Alright, what's the bad news? giant panda. That's why you wanted the raccoon so bad. No, you already played Sun Bear when that happened. Yeah, I understand that. Sick, I got $10. Okay, I can play Rhea and Spider Monkey next if I want. Okay, that's Asia 5 plus your last worker, and you can't could donate with $12. That's very close to crossing. You're 1 point away from it. Goodness. Horrifying. Wait, what? You're crossing because you pouched instead of donating. Oh my god. That's crazy. More points, isn't it? Yeah, I might as well draw a card from the deck and see what it is. The X token doesn't matter because I never got to play Africa Lady. Can't imagine what it would be, but smart thing, I guess. Goodness. Feels really bad for you to cross on exactly 100. Ah. That is brutal. There were decisions that I questioned that game, but like, what even happened? There was a lot I could have done differently, and you know what? The comments are gonna be like, "Oh, you should have done this, and it would have resulted," and like that doesn't make it the right play. Man, that's brutal. All right, birds, species, and herbivores. Uh, Goodness, there's a lot of pretty good cards here. This is almost certainly not the keep. if I do this, that's species on break 3. Not in love with that. They're good enough to justify keeping early when I have other good stuff. Sponsored zoo. Just don't want to take 2 partner zoos. I think I need to keep this anyway. Maybe I don't go for that early. Happens. There'll be cards in the row. That's insane. This is also very good. What do we want? Do we want insane or do we want very good? I think I want federal grants. I'm gonna play victory column, then snap federal grants. And I guess I'm gonna play the platypus this break. Tetris is a little awkward. Is when this needs to be next to water. Could put it here, kiosk here, and just go up this way. It's just hard to play rock and water then. Or even a size 3, so I don't like that very much. Put it here, size 2 here, kiosk here. It's also a little awkward. I know, right? Size 3 here fits kind of nice. And then we can just come back with size 2 income, although I'm not anywhere near a project. That's the one I like the best, I think. Wow, and you didn't take sea lion. So important that it had to be down here. That isn't sea lion. I don't understand. Blocking herbivore. pelican again? Yeah, I didn't really like to see that. Pretty sure I'm gonna take the Australia partner zoo. It's really hard for you to play the first seal. It has to go here, basically. Okay, well, we're doing this. The turtle tank. Okay. Well, that does justify this. Still really hard for you to play first seal, and also you didn't snap it when you had the chance. I don't like doing all this snapping with species out, but I don't know, I'm judging that this is worth it. A venom you, but I guess it's not gonna happen. Snap this, build the size 5, probably trigger a break. I could build it down here. Seems that's weird. I normally don't get this choice, but if I build it down here, the kiosk has to go up here, which blocks this spot anyway. What are you doing? I'm really considering drawing from the deck instead of snapping the first seal. You're like never playing that thing, right? You have to specifically hate it from me. Lets me dig for species. There are worlds where I play the sloth bear and I'm able to compete for it with the line I said before. I gotta draw from the deck. Quite good. This is also very good. All right. Well, glad I drew from the deck. We'll build the size 3 for the burr. Rip first seal. You take this too, but yeah. Well, made my bed. Hold on. You're about to trigger a break. I need to build the size 1 now and play the ornithologist because I want all these cards. I want all of them. Yeah, we got to do this. I don't know why, but I thought there would be 4 coffees here instead of. But anyway, counting. It's hard. Well, you had some good synergy here. Say the game is relatively close. But I'm gonna get species 5. I won't even need to play this. Do it. Maybe I should just sponsors here and just kind of hold this. Between the jumping and whatever sponsors I have, I'll be able to blitz the next break really fast. Yeah, feels good. Okay, you really want the small animals project. That says to me that you don't have another project that's close, which is okay. Sometimes we don't. That's nothing about you as a person. It's just. I want you to take 5 coffees here so bad. No, you want to go for small animals project. The meaning of this, it doesn't constrict me. You have another, I don't. I don't understand this play at all. You're gonna sunbathe and then play a sponsor that needed to be played after the Python, which the only one I can think of is here, and you didn't take it from the row. Otherwise, why not like play the sponsor or X sponsors and do this in one action? It just seems way better. Like you're not constricting me or anything. This play doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Thought briefly about putting it down here, but I still don't like it. All right, show me 5 coffees. Asia release. Why did you have to play the snake before that? Still don't get it. No need to boost. I'm getting species 5 regardless. The ultra short break doesn't necessarily favor me. I can happily draw cards and trigger break or whatever. It's fine. I could even get this played, this break, if I think it suits me. Snapping these, I mean, that's tempting, or even this. But I don't think I can justify that. I have to draw from the deck. Almost always taking size 2 income next break, but I don't know, maybe I don't. Yeah, that's a really good card. Why aren't you just playing that with your sponsor's action? I want to play that. Polar bear exhibit. Play it here. That might be it. Yeah, diversity's in the discard. I don't upgrade build, so it's a dead card for me. Much for you. I just see it with Koala, and I think, you know, it'd work, but not a thing. I just break here. If I break here and then I associate, I can get both of these from the row. If I snap, then break, then associate, I could, in theory, get all three of these. Getting the koala and the deer is good. I don't want my opponent to have those cards. I think I want to break. I don't know what I want. Glad I drew these cards. They're very good. Still got things I can do. I can build a size 3 here and get the deer immediately. Really good. Do this first. Maybe I want it to be a size 4. Like if you snap koala here, or okay. I'm pretty happy to see that. Feel somewhat safe doing a size 3 here. Also really good. There are no waves. I don't have to worry about things falling off the row. Okay, I'm really glad to see that too, because now I will get koala and moose. I don't have to worry about you having some magical project or something and snapping one of them away. All right. Feel relatively in control of this game. It's the last break. I'll have to go without my dots. Jungle. That's really good. I'm really happy to see that. Is this ever 2 CP worker? I have 2 partner zoos, but man, I want the Euro partner zoo. I want at least the chance at it, right? upgrade cards now. We'll do associate on 5 rep. Yeah, if I upgrade cards, I can grab this. That'll be the 4th herbivore I need, and I'll safely pouch the moose. I like that. I don't have enough money to play both of these, but I could play both of these. I think I'll do. Look at all these herbivores. I don't want any herbivores to appear anymore for the rest of time. Okay. Maybe I'm not pouching the moose then. I want cards before animals. I don't think I can bring myself to snap this to pier. I'm gonna draw cards from the deck. That's real good. Wow. That's playable now. Not gonna, but goodness. I don't need this moose anymore. If I ever take America Man, it puts the tapir into their rep range now. The crocodile, which is pretty good for them. They can put a reptile house up here, and yeah, I'll take this. It's getting pouched, but I think hating it is fine. Okay. A project and you take left worker. I would have thought like, no, then why, what are you doing? 2 CP worker. Interesting. Sure why you want this break to go longer. I'll build the size 3 if I get the time for. So you can play Tech Institute. Okay, that's weird. Dots, bro. Do I ever put it here? It seems pretty foolish, right? Just goes here. $38 is enough to just play both of these. All cards. I'm gonna hate this crocodile from you. Size 4. And if you just like didn't have a rhino, that would be so nice. Rock Monitor has potential, but I'm not in love with it. It'll be kind of weird because like it's a lizard and being in love with animals, and I mean that has a connotation. I don't have hand size uni. Whoops. I knew that. I don't think I made any bad plays because of that, but still. Should have been on my radar. X here means I can take the Europe Partner Zoo when I project. It craps on this, but I don't think I care. I like it. Yeah. This is the nerfed sponsored zoo. I need 6, 8, 10. Need to remember that. Bald eagle. What is it with you and playing eagles way too early in the game? Like if you're results oriented, it worked out for you last game. I still like sus. It was probably sus as heck. Now what are you doing? Are you releasing the eagle? Bird breeding? same business. I like that much less with bald eagle than I do with sun bear. Okay. Someone wants a fast break. That's fine with me. I have no issues with that. Sort of prepared for that. Get giant panda, nerd. Yeah. I should just take snapping income, right? Yeah. I don't think I'm ever getting any unis this game. You're gonna break 7. Like, unless you're gonna spend 2 X's to species before the break. Seems a little silly to me. You went for reptile house, like, if you... Yeah. Okay. Nothing comes up, I'll snap this. Because I want sponsors to play. Obviously, I'd like a better one, but... I want something to do with this. Oh, wait, no, we're not triggering the break. Okay, we're not doing it. Well, I'm gonna build a size 3 here. And take this. Size 2 here immediately on the break and feel relatively good about life. Okay. So my 4th worker is here. So these are the 2 projects that I need to be doing before the end of the game. 1, 2, 3. 3 small animals. I'll have 4. He's stable. Can't play that. Rip. This is considerably better than Marabou, so I'm okay. Never mind. Of course, you have a reptile house. Of course, you're taking that. Oh, look. It's trash. How fun. I mean, it's the only card that I see either of us playing. Whatever. That's a rhino. Well, I have to snap that, right? Yep. Gotta happen. Alright, good talk. Goodness. Some really good cards. Okay. I assume you're gonna take 3 X tokens. Apply to sponsors. I can also see multiplier on associate being not terrible, but the sponsors multiplier makes a lot of sense. Alright. Can I have Sun Bear? No. Couch food. Unless you break, which I feel like you probably will. Yeah. Alright. Couch food for me. Asia Man. Extremely good. Feel like I'm not gonna get it. Snowy Owl's also quite good. Science Library's good. There's a lot of good stuff. I'll get a good card. This has to be Bird's Foretake Worker, right? I don't think anything else is really viable. You can't play Sun Bear. You can't play any Eagles. I'll get enough time to at least build and play animals. Just thinking about edging. Birds 4, Worker, Donate. That's 7 CP, 21 points. I'm up to 94. Realistically, I'll probably just play 2 Dinkers and end it. Can't do that because my animals will be on 2 and I won't have an X. You know, if I'd thought about that, I could have put this here. I don't see any projects you can do. You have Komodo Dragon for 10 tickets and a size 2 enclosure. And maybe flocking herbivores. But moose and kangaroo are already out. You haven't scavenged. What if I build the size 4 now?
I don't think I'm ever able to play the Rhino project unless I do like the saddest bird breeding of all time and don't donate and like pouch first, and it seems pretty foolish. You can only build a size 3. You are limited in what animals can do. I guess I'm gonna see animals from you now. If you get close enough, I will edge. Science library is an 8-point edge. Potentially a little bit more, right? Because I could play this monkey instead of the owl to get the CP. So it could be a 9-point edge. Okay, this is the only project I can see. Okay. Well, that's horrifying. You've already played Bald Eagle. You can't play Sun Bear or Golden Eagle. So this is pointing pretty strongly towards me ending it this turn. Kawadi. I mean, Komodo plus this with infinite money. I feel like you would take the tortoise over the Kawadi at the very least. Tortoise and Komodo crosses. If I edge, I think it didn't I calculate it was a 9, it's a 9-point edge. 2 from playing the science library, 1 from the endgame CP here, 1 from the endgame CP here, and then another one because I get to spend an X and play this monkey instead of the owl. Still get the CP. I'm gonna do it. Six VP edge from you, so I came out on top here. We're getting this rep anyway, right? Okay. No reason to edge anymore, though. I can't make good use of it. Game's very close. If they have amazing stuff and perfect final scoring, I could still lose. But tortoise Komodo, is that enough? Maybe. Sumatran tiger. Plus, no, you can't play tortoise now. You could play tortoise if you played it first and sunbathed. Your Asia man was in 7-point edge. And I guess the Komodo's worth more points. It's frustrating. I'm probably going to lose. I had some really good stuff and I lost by 1 point. I think there was a donate that I didn't click at some point. But that changes all the edging too. Whatever. Leave a comment, I guess.